For a Sabre, the F-86 in Golden Hawks colors. And as we pay our respects to the past, these two aircraft will now form up to give you a rare opportunity to have a photograph or video of them flying together. Vintage Wings Canada have also brought with them their yellow wings, some of what they offer in Gatineau, and they will host their air show in just a couple of weeks. The Cornell is here, the Fleet Finch, the Gillespie Harvard, the Tiger Moth in static display for you to enjoy and find out more about. It's all about education. It's about keeping these aircraft flying. And some of the pilots that fly them, much younger than the aircraft themselves, will tell their stories. Formation flying, very difficult. It's a matter of trust. As the lead pilot watches out where they're going and considers the other plane, while the wingman pays attention to just that, the wing of that other aircraft. They'll keep it nice and tight for you, and they will make it absolutely spectacular to photograph, to video. And again, the folks at Confederation Bridge want you to share that hashtag airshow. You can follow them on Twitter. One of our many sponsors here this weekend. Mark's Work Warehouse, helping present not only the air show, but the good folks from Vintage Wings Canada. A special connection that Mark's Work Warehouse has to even the CF-18, a very community-oriented company, as you well know in these parts. Their Vice President, Jim Killen, here, a Maritimer through and through, although he lives in Montreal now. And the honorary colonel of 425 Squadron. Jim is here with his family.
And talking about his family, Rick, Leanne announcing this weekend that she is with child.
Right.
Jim will be a grandfather very soon.
A grampy.
And it's awesome.
But as we turn back the hands of time, ladies and gentlemen, let me select the appropriate music for what you're about to see as we celebrate all this history of the Royal Canadian Air Force March. And in a moment, the photo pass where you'll see the top side of these beautifully restored aircraft, meticulously maintained and respectfully flown. Paul Kissman of the controls, Mike Woodfield, both very accomplished pilots. Michael Potter, the honorary colonel of the Snowbirds, who owns these airplanes and, of course, founded Vintage Wings Canada, doesn't let just anybody fly them. These two distinguished pilots I'll tell you more about as each of these aircraft are demonstrated individually. But right now, together, it's about the past and our salute to the veterans. Carefully turning these airplanes around, the information. Priceless flying machines. Years of restoration. Amazing histories, each one of them. And through their paint schemes, tell quite a story. And now from the left, in their photo pass dedicated to the Royal Canadian Air Force, the F-86 Sabre and Corsair. that? How special is that? The very rare opportunity to see these planes in the sky together after all these years. Time they will be together. From behind this time, as the aircraft separate, we will have individual demonstrations of the Corsair and the F-86, and I will tell you their stories. This final pass, ladies and gentlemen, together will be dedicated to all those who've given their lives in the RCAF, and a special dedication this weekend as we sadly found out the news that Neil Armstrong passed away, the first to walk on the moon. You know, with our American friends, we were along for that ride through some of the Canadian technology involved. Godspeed, Neil Armstrong, and this last and silent pass dedicated to the memory of those who've fallen to the RCAF. And today, Neil Armstrong. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, let's change up the marches, shall we? And I'll select the Golden Hawks March.